You know, there's only one thing missing. 3 of us on the Board of Trustees, there's only one thing missing. And that's Dennis Pilla as the mayor. The person who we need leading the 3 of us and the entire board. With Dennis, I don't know if you can count, but with Dennis, there'll be 4 of us on the board. And I think that that will equate to a lot more progress for Portchester. There's been a lot of progress made, a lot of people putting out pieces saying how everything's going in the right direction for Portchester. I don't know if you guys saw the Wall Street Journal article about what a hip and great and interesting place Portchester is to live and how people are moving here, and it's a community on the move. There's only one problem with that article. It didn't really recognize how much things have slowed down in the last 2 years. Most of the things that they pointed out in that article happened when Dennis was our mayor, when we changed the entertainment laws to help enable the Capitol Theater to open, when we changed the laws about how wide the sidewalk had to be before you could have outdoor dining, so that many of the restaurants could now have outdoor dining. Before, we had Dennis applying for the grants we got to spend almost $500,000 fixing up the facades on North Main Street. When Dennis was mayor, we had money in the budgets for fixing our sidewalks. We had money in the budgets for planting trees. And you know what? We were also getting hard on things like health benefits that were going for former elected officials. We were spending money appropriately in order to really advance the community. And that has really, really come to a grinding halt with the current board. I have to say one thing, one last thing that I'll just say. I've had the privilege of working with Dennis really over the past 8 years. And I remember when we first ran for office, we were a good team, because whenever he got tired, I would tell him, no, let's keep going. Let's bear down. Let's knock on a few more doors. Let's work on this issue a little bit harder. And then when I got tired and was like, let's give up, let's quit, this is never going to work, he would say, no, this is the way we can do it. If we look at this problem from this angle, we can get this law passed, we can make this change, and it'll work. And I'll tell you, having that kind of partnership, and with Greg and with Luis on the board, I'm really optimistic. Just the next 12 months, because I'll tell you, I'm worn down after the last 2 years, but with Dennis on the board, for the next 12 months before the next election, I really feel confident that we can make a lot of really good changes happen. And we'll be back in the Wall Street Journal again about 5 years from now, when people really recognize the benefit of what we've done. So I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. I appreciate Greg and Luis and all the support that they give. And we just got to win this election. That's what we got to do.